A bit too. Shall play on though.
Alright.
That boy got the Eagles. I can get the live video.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go.
All right, they got to redeem themselves. I love the play
with the
game.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line.
Oh, that's my fault. I did not know I was going to do that for those.
Yard line. Blow that, man. That was cool. You might be running Tampa Bay playbook.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless.
I mean, Brady be dotting, boy.
Anything can happen in this league.
Fournette, a first down carry. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
Juice in that.
Inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. 15
Man,
more there.
juice in that bit, man.
First down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the
I'm
field.
gonna try my 5 different defense.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. On second and goal, Brady, and he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, Boston Scott. And he's going to be taken down inside
What that boy
the 10
doing?
at about the 8-yard line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Hurts will turn and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 9. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a handoff. Coming left is Gainwell. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Throwing is Hurts. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Oh, you got a punt, right? That's the lead. Oh, that's not the lead. You got a punt. I'm tripping.
Nah, you ain't got a punt in this league.
Sorry, that nigga. I'm sorry. I ain't even like it.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Boy, saw some.
Okay, so I'm fit this shit out. He coming right to my
Try
face.
and throw for it here.
You gotta be kidding, bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Bro, this nigga came cross slow as fuck.
So not only do they
That was a good
convert
play.
fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Bro, this nigga playing slow in the bit for real too. God damn, that boy taking
So
his
for
time. Look
Buccaneer
at the
territory now, it's 1st and 10
I would've went man
at the
on that bit, boy.
49-yard line. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, that boy do play like
That
that.
call makes sense.
I thought I was talking. I had my
well
I had my
on this drive, and once again, they showed
headset on
passing
mute the whole time,
formation,
thinking I'm
showing
talking that shit.
shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice
And
play
you
by
kept
them
saying you played
defensively,
Dylan now,
though,
like,
to a
yeah,
short
that nigga
game.
playing slightly, bro. And they got 2 long ass 3rd down and long ass 4th down, bro.
Second
So this
down and
nigga really
7.
taking his time calling plays. Oh,
It's
nice.
a
Hey,
handoff to
good
Sanders.
stuff.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
He trying to control the
They'll
clock.
wind up
Let that
losing
clock go
3,
down.
This
and now
nigga
it's
here,
3rd
this
down.
nigga. Unless this nigga don't know what the fuck he doing.
Nah, you fuck around and get a stop though and go up, he'll stop that shit. He trying to keep it close.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Nothing.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good
Man,
idea
these
there on
crossing
3rd
routes,
down.
bro.
Run a little
Crossing
clear
routes
out and
is
hope you can get your receiver the
Let's
ball
put
coming
one
across the
down. He tackle in the
formation.
middle.
Nice design, but
I'll
well
play that
played
one, brother.
defensively, and they stop it well short.
So it looks like the offense isn't
spot
going
it,
anywhere.
Yeah,
They're
he
gonna
gonna
go
take
for it
it
on
on like he
4th and
want to take
7.
off. He'll put one right down the middle. He wanna go across the middle. Hope he'll go hard.
Hurts.
Look. Got it, man.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back.
Oh shit, that was 4th down.
Yeah.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As
Oh,
mentioned,
they-
this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think
Got
this
him.
helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily,
Gotta
I'd
be
say
Brady
hurts
the
their
juice in
momentum
that
because
bit.
now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the
Oh,
opponent
my
deal
fault.
with
I
it.
supposed to
And he's
take it
got
to the
this
side.
down
I might
almost
have
to
throw
the
the ball
20
up.
before he's dropped. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's Brady.
I could have tried him, bro, with tight end, but I was scared as fuck.
Man, you had your fullback wide open in the flat.
I'm trying to go down for lanes. Yeah, I ain't trying to tilt this shit.
Boy, that was touchdown. That boy had number spacing opportunity. Oh no, he had a man out there.
Oh, yeah. You boy, well, look, I was about to say that nigga was guarded.
2 big plays in
Boy,
succession.
look like
Not
he was
sure
wide
this team
open.
knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Brady.
Yeah, you gonna get this nigga to play every play?
This is caught.
Yeah.
In for the Buccaneers touchdown.
I've been running man every play.
Gronkowski with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. As the
You know what,
Buccaneers
man, you
tack
got to
on
have
their
them
lead.
goals out there.
So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving
good.
touchdowns.
And how about a game
Man,
plan where you
got
decide to
linebackers
force feed
going,
or
going.
feature someone, and it works. First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes.
Oh, you trying to play me out there, though?
Keep going
Nah, the
till
game gonna be
the
on by
defense
the time
makes
this
any
game.
kind of an adjustment.
I want to play you one time. I want to see what that
Extra point
offense is
up by
talking
Suckup, and
about
it's now
against me.
14-0.
I'm gonna put up 100 points on your ass.
You stupid hell. No, yeah, we gotta play.
Bradley Pinion on to kick this
Let me
one
beat this
away.
nigga right for pound the gang up. I really want to see how Booker play though,
It's
dog.
a short kick
I ain't really
taken out
I ain't really get a
the
chance to watch him play, cause you know
And they're
Red
gonna
Zone they be
start
starting
this
all the
drive in
game.
pretty good shape
But I
as
really
they
want
get
to see
it
how
out
they
past
use
the
this
30.
nigga.
He got a good matchup for the Chiefs. She's defense ass.
I want to see. I really want to see how you play. See if I'm really gonna keep starting this nigga till Barkley comes
Already
out.
at the line, this
Barkley
Philly
gonna be out for a
offense
minute. I
set to
think it's
go.
prone
They
like a
had a
motherfucker.
great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out.
Well, I
We'll
dove.
see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. It'll be a pickup.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna click on that bit.
Yeah, no. What? Who? Damn, Cowboys. I wonder who in his division, but them boys got that one every game.
He might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
I'm undefeated in the league right here, and I get with my best receiver, Clipper.
And the box
The
with an extra
cornerback better
defender in
get
the
it right,
secondary
son.
now on 3rd down.
You don't even got him in the game.
He in the game? I put him in. My play
Rager
call.
catches it left side. And he's going to
Let
have
me make sure I put him in
down
that
as he's
play. I
brought
think I
down
put
at
him
the
in.
44-yard line.
The thing is, I ain't gonna never play Corey Davis. They know I run 2 receivers set, man. The Corey Davis will never play.
Shit, I'll trade that bit for an asset.
I'm not trading me.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Well, I put him in the gut, man. He just can't get out that fast.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Yeah, he was in the game. I still ain't check. I saw gonna text his nigga again. I still ain't check. What nigga name now?
Who that?
The corner you gave me.
Javelin
Creeping
Greasy.
up on a
I thought you
minute to
over here.
play in this 1st half.
Yeah, you ain't.
Oh yeah, he in there.
He better not get beat deep 96 speed. That nigga
Never
Throwing
get.
again on
5'9".
2nd down.
They
Hurts
gonna need Tyreek to beat that boy.
trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
That boy just started on a dime on that boy.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house.
Yeah, that boy
for
ass.
Buccaneer TD.
You know, brought them
Partner,
in
what we
the
just
league.
saw, that's a
Sorry,
great
nigga.
example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well,
Just
yet
up,
they didn't get
up
overexcited
on them.
and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the 1st half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From way up at the 23, and he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there, call it the 26.
I'm going to try to squeeze everything in 3 minutes. If I can't,
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
matter of fact, that was 2016.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air, escaping the pressure right. He'll find the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And what a year Devontae Smith had at Alabama in 2020. The first wide receiver to win the Heisman since Desmond Howard in 1991 while he was at Michigan. The 10th overall pick of the Eagles, who traded up from number 12 to get him. He's reunited with his old quarterback, Jalen Hurts, from a few years back at Alabama. 117 catches last year, led all of major college football.
We got some strip clubs, like we out in the city. We had sex,
2nd and 11.
like, damn, like, where you been all my lifetime?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll fire it deep for
Go, little dog. Go, little dog.
It's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15.
No, move. This nigga, bruh.
Back at the closing stages of the first half. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. And
No.
his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range.
Fuck the field.
Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That goes for a gain of 31.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
Oh, I missed. Fuck.
And this one's going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter from way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I just thank God that I'm still here. He let me at the mall, and he didn't put his hands on me or nothing like that.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's Gainwell. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw.
People be having ulterior motives.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return
They almost got up out of that
midfield at the 48-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Fournette. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Brady now on 1st down. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to Fournette. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So much for a run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
Here's Brady to throw. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And this Buccaneer offense, they're running away with this one. Extra point.
They fell out when I was looking for Wichita when I never put them back.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn it to the running game?
You can't die for that.
Supreme confidence.
Oh, my, say, boy, what I know, you must know something I don't know, boy.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
It showed you that was a slant.
Oh, he clicked off, huh?
And he'll take this
showed you that was a
slant.
Yeah, it's all right. You saw me. You couldn't see it on your screen?
Nah, I saw the little exclamation mark over your head, but it ain't show the route.
Yeah, they showed me who won street slam. That's pretty slant, dog. That's good.
Now, his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing it, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to
No, I played the Chiefs the other day. That whole feeling better when you can't audible all that shit. Fucking me up, dog.
Now 2nd and 4.
He ran the man again. Touchdown.
No, I couldn't audible. I couldn't put no hot routes out, no nothing. I had to run stop plays.
It's complete. A diving grab there by Brown.
I gave AB that 3.
He's been fun to watch.
Beat my stupid ass.
Yeah, I saw you caught him. That's crazy.
When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will extend.
You could choose. You could choose clock in the 4th quarter and it lead too.
Nah, if you
got that bit. What?
If you up by more than 21, you can shoot clock.
Hey, you just saw me get around past the ball though.
Trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark.
I'm supposed to clear it off. I'll try to get him myself.
That's not what they got though. They got a setback and they have a long field to cover. If they want to try and put points.
Follow you out, shoot clock.
Yeah, I'm put you. Yeah, I'll put you.
Here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chunking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that?
Hey, you see that route? He doing right now? I'm going to go pit that bell. Man, like I don't know what he's doing, though. I'm going to go pit that bell.
I can't see it. I can only see that he got that he audible. I mean, hot route the tight end.
Oh, damn, they ain't let you, that Curry ain't let you see that bit doing a little over route.
Yeah, I know what he did.
Pit that bell. He doing a little air route now. I'm going to pit that bell off.
How the fuck is he putting no routes on Goddard and Goddard ain't no superstar or hurt?
Throw left side complete. That's
you say you high there, right?
And he gets up near the 25.
I say, how is he putting that route on Goddard when Hurts nor Goddard is a superstar?
Oh, you know that crazy.
He shouldn't be able to put that route on Goddard.
Right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, that's stuck. Damn.
On first down, Hurts.
Pick.
And my goodness, another
I got that ball in the free agent last week. Pick 6, bro.
Jimmy Smith.
That boy out there in the fucking skirt.
This nigga gonna quit, though. He gonna call the game. I'm gonna be so high, boy, cause my stat getting power right now.
That's
If that nigga quit, I'm gonna be so high.
suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them.
But that boy ain't coming back to the league.
But by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at him
Wonder
and
what
beating him
that
to
be
the
working,
punch
yeah.
each and every time.
That
This was a
boy-
defense that was well prepared.
He probably just got on this team. They probably just get on this team, but he probably hit for a game.
And no alley to
That
be
boy ain't
found.
coming back to me. That boy getting up out of
He's
there.
dropped at the 18.
I ain't even the best nigga in the league. That boy get his ass beat 7-0. Huh?
Oh, but I figured out how to turn the shit on, dog.
Already at the line, this Philly
Oh, what y'all
offense
do?
set to go. And you hate to see this for
Hey,
you,
man,
but
party
we're
chat,
looking at yet another
open the
loss to
party
begin
chat,
this
hey.
season. Things really going
I had did so much shit, I don't even remember what the fuck I did.
Trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3
That
from the
whole young
17
Miami
to the 20.
shit.
And I she like one of them chicks that were bad at, like was straight out high school, but didn't know it. Like it was so many bad bitches, she didn't even look at her so bad or something. You could tell she just getting used to her fine shit. I got another pick on that
Here's
shit.
another
I just got another pick.
Down, down, down.
No, I'm from school.
It's a pick 6. He brings it back to the
Hey, that boy called this big boy. He gotta get kicked out of the league, boy. If he quit with my stats like this,
Defensively, they've had
fuck
their
that.
way in this one. That pick 6 makes that
Nah,
score
see, in
even
other
more
leagues,
topside.
like, the other leagues that has all in, them boys can boot it
What do you
with
do
your
in
ass
the
quick.
games like this? You know, it's pretty
Yeah,
much
they
up.
need
You
to
ready
boot
to go
his
to the
ass
bench and hang
if he
out? He said,
quit,
oh,
man.
heck no.
Boy,
I'm staying on the
don't
field.
give
I
no
might get some
chance.
stats. Might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they
That
throw
man
the
Whitfield
pick
better
six to
go
get
up
another
overall
shot at
because all
it
these
now
picks.
as
This
this
nigga
one's
done
in the
got.
air.
They got like 2 pick 6.
And here's Scott to return it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
He need to be the one that chew on the block.
Huh?
He need to be the one that chew on the clock. Shit.
The Eagles
Nigga
offense
still
set to
throwing the
begin
ball,
next drive.
trying to get it.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was
Dumb man, right? He
confident
doing. I'm
that
gonna
this
pick
was
that
gonna be
bitch
the
off.
game to stem
He
the
trying to go
tide,
in and
but
out.
that just has not been the
In and
case.
out.
On 1st and
Cut that
10,
bitch
it's
up
Hurts.
and start. Dumb man.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end. Give him 9 there on the
Hey, if
first
I want to
down.
start that route, he would have fucked me up on that route, bro. I would jump that motherfucker quick slant. Look at that on the hit.
Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I
Like he's
really
standing,
enjoyed
bro.
watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across
Ooh,
each
that's cool.
zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Hurts to his
I can't let the
forward,
nigga score, bro. I gotta go with the
Smith
goose
for
head,
an
bro.
Eagle first down. From the gun, it's Hurts.
The dog got another one.
Another interception. Picked off at the 36. And they have possession.
That nigga
and they have it
5'9".
at the
I'm going to a
38-yard
truck,
line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard.
Going to the
You just got to be
truck,
thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Now Leonard Fournette. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. they're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So this is what I really...
Throwing is Brady on third down. This is caught. It's Brown. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Meanwhile, the throw by Brady.
That nigga throw that wrong that time. God, that was
not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
I got to go 6-0. I got to get there right here, bro. It's only right I go 6-0, bro. It's only right, bro.
It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this
team. It's all right,
man. The Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Hey, Black, I just beat this bitch 6-0. That boy need to lead the lead. Never come back, bro.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
What happened? You finished?
Don't
give me white. Huh?
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
I know, don't give me the white.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now. Now a loose football.
Let me get up. Get up. Bam. I'm finna score. Fuck that.
Position at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Go. Yo, what up?
I forgot why I called you earlier though, but
Brady gonna throw here. Forced out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is...
Oh, you had Mike Evans wide open.
Mike Evans wide open. What's that called? Yeah, I'm almost done. I'll be in that boy 6-0, girl.
Man, tell Stank load up, man.
Hey, Stank, hey, you got to play Black Mike, then we might well go on the playoff, Carl.
I'm going to put all that on the night when the sun goes to sleep.
He lets
this one fly toward the end zone. Hey, you all right? Hey, what you were saying though?
No, I'm gonna tell you something about right.
Yeah, I'm here. Who? Oh yeah. I'm gonna let you about that bit. I don't know. You heard it? Yeah, that's all right, cool. Yeah, that's all right. That was fine, man.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna say that nigga Dallas. It's my boss on that shit, you hear me?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that boy moves sorry.
Yeah, I told that boy shit. Niggas see what's up, but same talking about that boy shit. Ass like a
I'll tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.
I just want to try to like have more. Hey, listen, nigga give him a supervisor position, you hear me?
What, his daddy?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta work with him there.
Like, it's like he really it's official. It's like he had no told about the supervisor position before he told about the rules. He just said he was for the studio inside the what's it called. So I'm like, damn, man, my cousin got a record label, you feel me?
Hey, I'm finna go take a shower.
Alright, man, yeah, I'm about to watch the game.
He just was talking about his son. He pulled me out of class and said about the supervisor position, you feel me?
Oh. Shit, alright.
Yeah, that's what I had, though.
Yeah, that's sorry.